Hey everybody, it's Vegereness, and we're back again for some chess action, specifically Blitz chess. Goal is very simple: try to get to 2400. Getting to 2400 is not going to be that simple, and I decided to start this day one all the way to get to 2400 contest, mainly just to challenge myself. In over the board, I usually have a bit of trouble, I've noticed, against really strong players, winning in 3-2 specifically. So I told myself, why don't we just record my progress, or hopefully I progress, and also just talk about like my thoughts and how to play the game and moves and all that good stuff, and also try and win. So I don't play too much Blitz, especially 3-2 on line. So okay, we got a 2070 that, at this point everyone's rating is irrelevant, because I'm playing a timer that I don't usually play too much. So we're starting off with a Carol Can. I'm going to play some anti-Carol Can. I'm going to play D3 instead of D4. I might have to brush up on my Carol Can later, because I really don't like playing this with white. But I think I have no choice. Usually I play G3, but I know there's kind of like some weird move order where I have to be a little bit careful on how I do this. But let's see what happens. Let's see if black can find a move order. Again, I have to be a little bit careful. This is a 3-2 game. I can't just play really fast and hopefully I can put time pressure and they can crumble to it. They get 2-second increment. This is a completely different beast. And again, it's theoretically a timer that I am very less experienced with against other like strong players. Now, so we're going to play C3. This is going to be a very close position. The goal is playing Queen C2, Rook E1, maybe Knight F1, Knight H2, H4, G4, that type of expansion. It's very slow. So one thing I haven't really been doing recently, or actually for a while, is kind of like look at my openings and really tighten them up, see if what I can improve on. And I'm kind of glad that this is going to be like I'm doing a Rapid Series Pack 2. I'm getting that going as we speak, but I want to do Blitz as well because I think it's going to help me force myself to look at. Do I take with the knight or I take with the pawn? That's the real question. I'm thinking I take with... They have knight d5. No, I think I'm going to take with the pawn, because then I have knight c4 options. But they have bishop g6, but my pawn's still pretty fine. Okay, we're going to take with the pawn. See how that goes. But yeah, so I'm hoping this series helps me, because I'm going to review all my games, which is great, and reviewing is very important to improving, especially if you know how to review correctly. And my reviewing is pretty good. Okay, so that makes sense. Oh, why did I miss knight d3? Oh, this is going to get a little annoying. I could just play knight. Yeah, I think I'm going to be in slight trouble, maybe. I don't know, knight d3, rook e3, because if I go to rook here, oh no, this pawn's still okay. Okay, yeah, so I can still play rook d1, just because there's less than 2 attackers on e4 after knight d3, so I'm okay. They might play b5 though. If they play b5, I'll play knight e5. Oh, maybe they have bishop g6? Or I could just play bishop... Wait, can't I just play b4? Bishop f3... They have... If they go knight d3, I just rook to e4. And if they go bishop g6, I go knight to, I don't know, h2, and I think everything holds. Like I'm down. It's like a weird exchange. I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe they just play bishop g6 now. But then I have knight e5. Yeah, I got... Sorry. All the talking, I just got caught off guard. So, in the future games, I'm going to talk a lot less. Okay, they're just sacking all their pieces. Oh, they're trying to queen f3 and... Okay, but I can just take this and then... Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. And then queen at here takes, and then they have a fork. Oh, wow, this is actually pretty... Yeah, they really thought this out. Queen there, take there, king there, and then this comes. So I take this first, but then if I go bishop f5, I can still play bishop e3. Alright, you know, it's time. We'll take it. I just don't want to give them a gap. I don't want their queen infiltrating g3 with their knight on h5. Okay, so we're slightly less on time, but I'm just already picturing the review going to give me like XXX for like the last 6 moves. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to talk as much. Do I take with the rook? Rook is interesting, but I'll take with the knight. Because now... Okay, so they have a little intermezzo. That's fair. With the knight f5. So we're going to go... Oh, they can infiltrate on d3 now, but I think I have no choice. Okay. So let's play... Rook here first. Control the d file. Alright, we're going to have to speed up a little bit. We're going to do some trade-offs. Yeah, that's fair. Do I take... I guess I have a free pawn. Right? I'm going to take it for sure. The question is, after knight c3, what do I do? I have knight e5. I also have queen c6. I don't have to go after the c6 pawn. Actually, I do go after it. Because I protect the a4 pawn. And then after knight e2, I can attack it. It's a little dangerous, though. I can go king h1. King h1 might be safer, but... No, they have bishop d3. Yeah, so I have to go king h1. Okay. My knights are still pretty good. Okay, I gotta trade some pieces, so... Let's go queen here. I can also set up knight h4. They also have bishop d3, so I have to be a little careful. But maybe I can get, like, bishop d3. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of tricks here. I have to be super sharp. Like, really sharp. I have queen g5. Yeah, I kind of want to trade. I definitely need a trade. They have queen c1. Oh, did I just screw up? Okay, I just survived. Oh, that was close. Wow. What a maneuver that was. That was insane. That little sequence right there. Okay, I just gotta make sure I don't lose on time. I'm just gonna stabilize a little bit. I have queen h7 as a threat. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Well, the 2-second increment really helped in that situation. Good game. Oh, my God. That was crazy. All right, that was a very good start to day 1. I'll probably play a couple of games, or at least 2 games. But let's review this. But oh, my goodness. Woo! Alright, does the review look good here? Yeah, it does look good here. Alright, so we did How do I show it on screen? 75% accuracy. No brilliance. I don't care about brilliance, but you know it's good. All right, 75.6%. That's fine. Let's start the review. So now this is the first time I'm reviewing my opening, like with D3 against Carol. So let's see how bad this is. Assuming let's see how bad. Okay, Knight B D2. Again, it's definitely not trying to take advantage of black. It's just playing a very close position. Okay, so G3 is a mistake. Best move is just H3. And then now, if we go back, what's the follow-up? Oh, there is a sack. Oh, hold on. So, okay, this is where we have to put on like the analysis, right? Too. So let me. How do I? Okay, here's self-analysis. So G3. So they have 94, and that's a brilliant. Because if I take with the pawn, they just take back. Oh, that's right. Because if I take a 94, it's queen takes and then bishop f3. Okay. We got that out of the way. So I really can't play G3 if specifically this bishop G4 is here, because they have the knight E4 sacrifice. That's very good to know. Okay, I have to remember that next time. So I'm going to have to play H3 and then just kind of like delay and wait. But they play knight B7. I stabilize. Okay, so it looks like I'm completely okay. Valuation bar is pretty basically even. E6, H3, a lot of book moves. A4 is really good. C3 is alright. What was the best move here? Just play A5? Oh, just kind of restrict? I like that. Okay, I remember that next time. Rook E1 is preferred here. Yeah, that makes sense. I usually play Queen C2, but Rook E1 looks pretty good. This looks very even right now. Okay, so I took with the pawn. That was the best move. And then I expected knight C5. And then, okay, so I should have played bishop F1. Yeah, so that knight on D3 looks a lot more dangerous than it appears. So I probably should have responded with bishop F1. I guess it's just hard to notice that idea, because you don't want to necessarily put your bishop on F1 when it's meant for G2. But I'm guessing by moving the bishop here that these knights are completely safe, and this has to be shut down right away. So I get it. Okay, so I knew this was a mistake. Wait, why didn't I just take this with the... Okay, maybe the reason why... I remember I said I took the knight with the... I was going to take the knight with the rook, but then I was afraid of bishop G6. So if that's the best move, and then they go here... What is that? Where's my move afterwards? Do I just play bishop knight E5? Oh yeah, so I was right. It is knight F5. And then everything's fine, because if they take, you just take. And let's say they trade. I don't think they're going to trade that, but let's say they do. We're completely ahead. It's not completely over. It's like plus 1/6, but it's still really good. Okay, so I didn't do the right. I just played B4. Evaluation bar is like +1 still, so it's still not bad. Okay, this was like... I knew this was like... I remember I said during the game that he really thought this out, but I knew this was I thought this was kind of reckless. So, okay, I made the correct move. They took. I played bishop E3. That wasn't the best move. What's the best move? A5? Why? Is it... What? Why A5? They can't even play queen B6 anyway because of... Oh, maybe it's because the goal is to... Okay, I get it now. So if they... Their goal is to play B5 to knock this knight away. Because if we get the knight here, then it limits the scope of this bishop. And if we get the knight here, it's also susceptible to pawn f6. So if we play a5, it shuts down en passant. It can shut down the b7 pawn through en passant, because then we can take, and then the pawn goes here, and that's a one move delay, and that's more than enough that maybe we can play bishop b3 then, or bishop a3. Okay, that makes way more sense. So again, really important with reviewing. It's all about like attention to detail. I might not be 100% sure, but I can understand why a5 is better. Now, in a blitz game, there's no way I would have been able to foresee this. In the classical game, I definitely would have seen b5 as an option. Assuming I checked all these pieces here and found that everything was safe. Or there was no like real tactics. Then positionally, I know that this knight needs to get knocked by black, and this is one of the ways to do it. Okay, cool. So bishop e3, slight inaccurate. I took with the knight. I missed queen c1. Man, these are hard moves to find. I don't know why. I don't think I would have found queen c1 personally. Like, I'm just thinking put pressure on the b pawn. Okay, so they... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They missed knight h5 and knight f4, which is, like, much more controlling. Yeah, I agree completely. I played here, so I missed the best move, too. Oh, so centralizing the queen? Okay, fair enough. Again, natural instinct is to control the d lane. So that was a great move. Oh, yeah, because I took the b pawn. So... Again, b5 was a really good idea for black, because... So, again, I still like my queen b3 move because it put pressure here. So it ties the queen down, so it gives me enough time to kind of do something. Yeah, so this is good. You know, it's funny, because during the game, I completely forgot I was up a piece. So I was kind of stressing for no reason, but... I felt a little bit worried, but I don't know. Knights on e3 and f3, you're like safe from everything, I feel. h5 was good. Alright, let's work. So I saw that queen d3. So I'm really proud I found queen c5. That was a really good find, because it really centralizes my position. The engine says take the pawn. I don't know. That's a little scary. I don't know if I feel comfortable to take the pawn right away, just because I know black's going to try and all in and attack me. Knight e5 was the best move. Good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I was super panicking here. I was like, wait a minute, did I just allow like some sort of like... Because I just realized if I go here, king h2, I get checkmated on g1. So, and I knew that if the knight goes here, that doesn't work because there's like some weird knight g3 checks with like losing my queen. So I saw all of this in literally like 2 seconds, and then in the 3rd second I found bishop f1. So that was literally what's going through my head. But then this, I knew it was like I saw all of this. Like I saw that if I move my knight here and I get rid of this, I can do a fork, and then it's completely over. And now this, we can just speed up because, yeah, my technique wasn't the smoothest, but I was just trying to gain increment. Okay, that was probably the longest 3.3 3-minute game, 2-second increment plus review. Yeah, you know what? We'll just keep it nice and short. And yeah, there's gonna be a day 1, day 2, and I got a long way to go. But I think all these reviews are gonna help me. Not to mention, the engine also kind of helps with show me the proper moves, and then it's just gonna take time for me to really understand everything. But I think I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna be a good time. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed a comment, if you enjoyed me winning or stressing myself out, please like and share. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm really going to put an effort. My goal is the end of the year is to hit 1,000 and make the requirements for monetization. And yeah, just produce. Just trying to go more for quality over quantity this time. So I would really appreciate subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.